welcome back to my channel. My name is April if this is your first time here, and if you've been here before, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to be doing this summertime monochromatic orange glam, but just a couple things before we get started. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're aware of when I've uploaded a new video, and leave a comment down below and let me know you were here. All right guys, so without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so my brows are already done, and for eye primer, I don't really have an eye primer that I've been loving. So for about the last year and a half maybe, I've just been using the concealer from Kylie, and I use the shade Granola, and I just like pop that on the eye and buff it out. I did try the P. Louise a long time ago, but I just felt like it was so watery. Like, it was just so watery that it never really dried down, and I saw a lot of people like packing it, but I don't know, it didn't work for me. Next, I'm gonna go in and set my concealer with the Too Faced Born This Way translucent powder, and this is literally all I use this powder for, is just to set my concealer, because on my face I find that I do get flashback from it. So I've since then stopped using it for my face, and I just literally use it to set my eyeshadow, just so I don't feel like I'm wasting it. So next for eyes, I'm going to just go in with my I Love Setahi times Colourpop Through My Eyes palette. And I am going to take this color called Wild Soul, and it's just this yellow guy right here. I'm just gonna pop that in the crease. And to be honest, I totally didn't mean to take this color. I meant to take the orange one, but since I already started, I'm gonna keep going with it. So the color that I meant to take was called Euphoric, and it looks like this. And I'm just gonna pop that right over the Wild Soul color. And just buff that out in my crease. So the next color that I'm gonna take is this orange shade in the MAC is Designer palette. And I'm just going to get another blending brush. This is a JH and Morphe brush, JH36. And I am going to just put that in the outer corner and buff it out. So next I'm gonna take my Brush Black by MAC and just quickly draw on a wing liner. And we're going to use the power of editing to get through this. Okay, so next we're gonna move into priming the skin. I'm going to use my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer Base. And I just take one pump of this, and I just dot it all over and then rub it in. I'm just adding a coat of mascara onto my top lashes, and this is the Lancome, what is this? Monsieur Big Mascara. And it's actually not bad. It helps with separating the lashes so they don't all clump together. Okay, so now that I have on mascara, I'm going to move into my foundation. And for foundations, I'm going to mix two foundations together today. I'm going to use the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation, and this is in the shade New Guinea. And then I'm going to mix it with my Studio Fix Fluid, and this is in NC47. So I'm going to pop a little bit of the NC47 on, and then I'm going to do a little bit of the New Guinea. Now the New Guinea is darker than me, so I always have to mix that foundation with a lighter foundation because it is about a shade darker than my natural skin tone. So now that I have that painted onto my face, I'm going to take a beauty blender and just blend that out. So for concealer, I'm going to go in with my Age Rewind by Maybelline. This is in the shade Caramel. I'm just gonna pop that right under the eyes. Down the bridge of the nose, a little bit on the forehead, the chin, and then the lip. So I like to let my concealer dry down a little bit, so I'll just fan myself, just so that it's not like super wet and it's easier for me to just really blend it out and get it the way I like it. And I do that with all concealers. Go back in with my beauty blender and just start tapping. Now I wouldn't mind it just a little bit brighter right here in the inner corners, so I'm just gonna go in with my L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. This is in the shade 400 Caramel. And I'm just gonna take this and just pop that right here, just to brighten me up a little bit right there. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and set my concealer, and I'm just gonna use my Studio Fix powder, and this is in the shade C6. And I'm just gonna press under my eyes with the powder, just to set it. I am gonna go back in and bake, but I started setting the concealer first with a pressed powder because I would find that when I went straight in to just set it with a loose powder and start baking, that it would skip and it wouldn't go on as smooth. So I started just setting my under eyes first and then going in with the loose powder to bake. It's also helped my concealer to look more flawless on the skin as well. So to set the rest of my face, I'm gonna go in with my Studio Fix powder, and this is in the shade NC50, and I'm just taking a fluffy brush and I'm just pressing it onto the skin first, just to dry down that foundation. Now that we've done all of our wet products, we're moving into our dry products. So next I'm gonna take is my Studio Fix powder, and this is in the shade NC47. And I'm just gonna take that and start to bronze the skin. Guys, I'm so happy I found my Anastasia Mahogany powder. Look at it, it's like nothing. There's like nothing left of this powder. I have completely used most, if not all of it. It's just so done. I just need to buy a new one. But I absolutely love this powder. I'm so happy I found it. I really thought I lost it in moving. So next we're gonna move on to baking, and for baking we're going to use the Beauty Bakerie Flour Powder, and this is in the shade Yellow. So I'm gonna take that on a damp beauty blender. I use a different one than the one I use to put on my foundation and concealer. And I'm just going to bake under my eyes and carve out my cheekbones where my contour is, just so it's a little bit more crisp. So for blush, I'm going to use this blush called Desert Rose, and it looks like this. It's by the Note, and I'm just going to use my 168 brush by MAC and pop that on the cheeks. And I kind of use a lot. For my under eyes, I'm just gonna go back in with that orange shade from the MAC palette, and I'm just gonna rub it underneath. This is a 239 brush by MAC, just like a flat eyeshadow powder brush. And then I'm going to go back in with that yellow from the I Love Sarahi palette and just go over the orange a little bit. So for lashes, I'm going to pop on these Artisan lashes. These were actually a gift from my friend, and when I asked her where she got them from so I could order more, she said she got them from Amazon. The lashes don't have a style name, and they have like a few different kinds, like a few different styles, but on the box, like, they don't have a style name. So it's kind of hard. I wish I could tell you guys like what the style name is. I'm so sad I cut this one, the right eye, a little short by accident, but like on the inside, so it starts off longer than it's supposed to. But luckily I didn't throw like the little pieces away, so I just glued that inner corner piece back on separately to make it look just as long as the left eye. Because at first I was like, I'll just leave it, but it bothered me so bad seeing like where one started a little shorter than the other one. So I just keep saving that piece and gluing it back on. So for highlight, I'm gonna go in with my Pose highlighter. This is by Colourpop and Makeup Shayla. And I'm just going to take whatever is in the lid and just pop that right on the tops of my cheekbones. And then next I'm gonna go in with this Shaft of Gold. This is a old MAC highlighter. It's like really old, but I just love this highlighter so much. And I'm gonna put that right over top. And then I always go back over with my blush just to kind of blend it out a little bit. So before I do my lips, I'm gonna spray my face with my Urban Decay All Night Setting Spray. Okay, so I'm back. I tried to do something with my hair, guys, and this humidity and me working out, like it's not working. And then in moving, I couldn't find my brush, so I don't know what this bun is doing, but we're just gonna ignore it, okay? Help me. We're gonna move on and use our Cork lip pencil to do our liner. And then I'm going to take my Kylie Jenner lipstick in Tangerine. So I went back in with a reddish lip pencil. This is from the Cree collection. And I just went around my mouth with it just to give it a little bit more definition, just because I feel like it was looking a little blurred. Alright guys, that is it for this look. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up at the bottom. Leave a comment, let me know you were here, and also let me know if there were any other looks that you wanted to see me do. Alright guys, so I don't think I have anything else to say, but thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!